Hi, my name is Annie Bell and I am with TackleNtravel and Dream Vacation Depot Travel Agency. As you know, we have been celebrating my 50th birthday at New Orleans, aka the Big Easy, hashtag NOLA, and had a fabulous time there. We were able to see the aquarium, the zoo, go to the butterfly and insectarium. We also went to Mardi Gras World where they showed you how they made all these beautiful floats for Mardi Gras season, as well as some history. We also rode the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, and we toured all of New Orleans via bus, the double-decker bus, and also had an opportunity to hop off in certain sightseeing places so that we didn't have to drive, which was wonderful. But one of the highlights of our time spent there is meeting with Daniel White, who is the owner of Total Access Mobility. And he was sharing with me some of his thoughts and what he is endeavoring to do as he is the forerunner for advocating for those who are disabled, not just those who are mobilely challenged, but those who may have a hearing challenge or respiratory challenge. He is out here making devices available to make life easier, to make it more robust, to enhance and enrich people's lives by offering devices to be able to afford them. So it took a minute to, out of my busy touring schedule to meet with him, and wanted you to listen into our meeting and hear his thoughts and his heart about helping those who have challenges. Stay tuned, here it is. I'm not gonna bite. Not on Mondays.
Yeah, not on Mondays. Well, I guess I'm safe.
You're safe for about 24 hours. All right, you ready?
Yeah, whatever, you're ready.
Okay. Well, hi everybody. You know who I am. I'm Annie Bell. Some of y'all know me as Minister Annie Bell with all the advocacy that I do. But one of the things I also do is make sure that there is travel available for those who are disabled, like me. We want to see the world. We want to go and live life and do our bucket list check. So it's important for us to be able to enhance our life and bring up our quality of life with travel. So today I have with me my friend Daniel.
Hey.
He is an advocate for those who are disabled, and so that they can get out and about and enjoy life as well. So I wanted you to meet him, first of all, and secondly, I want you to know his heart and his passion for what he is doing out here for us. So Daniel, what's the name of your company, and tell us a little bit about it.
So the name of the company is Total Access Mobility Services. What we do is we provide scooter rentals, wheelchair rentals, basically anything mobility rental to help the disabled, challenged to get around. We've been in business for roughly about 7 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so I started working at DME, which is durable medical equipment. We used to service oxygen machines, different things like that of patients that's coming out of the hospital. So the company that I was working for, they actually changed up a few regulations, and we couldn't do as many things to help people that we were going into the home. So I said, well, I got to come up with something where I'm not getting in trouble for help.
Yeah.
So that's basically how we got started. And then we started doing everything for basically tourist downtime, and then now we service assisted living homes, things like that.
Ooh, that is wonderful. Because I was thinking it was just scooters, but you almost run the gamut.
Yes, so we'll do scooters, wheelchairs, power chairs. We do some walkers and wheelies, like the seats on in the basket. We're working on oxygen and CPAP machines, which is more of a respiratory deal, but just for travel, just to be able to get around and be mobile in the city, we pretty much provide everything.
And I also like that he provides scooters for those who love to cruise. You know I'm a cruiser. I love to cruise. And so when he said that, it brightened my heart too, because not only is he saying come enjoy New Orleans, but if you're leaving the port and need a scooter to take with you, then that is fine as well. And I'm going on a trip to Europe next year, and I'm having to do a lot of research because I understand that Europe, not all parts of Europe are accessible. And so I'll be looking to you to give me some, ideas, and maybe even figure out how we can, how I can utilize your company when we go there. So you said you've been open for 7 years.
Right.
And you, look, I've been in New Orleans for 24 hours. I almost left the first hour. Okay.
And we don't want to leave.
Yeah, because it looked so foreboding to me. The walkways, some of them are cracked, and you got the cobblestones. So there's a lot of challenges here for the mobily disabled.
Right.
But you have some ideas, right, to maybe bring about a better
experience.
Experience.
Yeah.
Tell me about that a little bit.
Well, what we're trying to do is get some more historic attractions more accessible. The problem is we have a lot of, not the problem, it's a good problem, we have a lot of new construction going on. And with the new construction, everything is changing. So the stuff that's going on that's with the new construction, they're able to kind of put the things in and make sure everything's okay.
Right.
But the things that are like historic New Orleans, which is actually what people are coming to see, those are grandfathered in, as we talked about before.
Right.
And there's kind of no way to adjust it, because if you start to try to adjust it, you'll kind of have to start to change the construction plans.
Yeah.
So what we were looking to do is say, okay, hey, maybe there's something that we can do, for instance, on Street Club Line. We can get something smaller to actually help the disabled. That way you don't interfere with the historical content of it, but you still have a new component to it. We're still in the beginning phase of trying to find out, to cut the red tape and see exactly what to go with it. But I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you are in the forefront of trying to make change. I used to actually manage a hotel in Colonial Williamsburg. So Colonial Williamsburg, they're into the integrity of maintaining the property in the way that it was first built is very important, just like any other historic area. And so I understand that, but we had to actually bring in a consultant so that we could put in an elevator. We didn't even have elevators, and we were grandfathered in, but the need for elevators was so prominent that we had to get some ideas on how to maintain the integrity, maintain its beauty without altering it too much. But as time progresses, we have to. There are millions of disabled people, whether it be mobility, whether it's hearing, sight, we all still want that flexibility. The other thing I do want to bring up is that while we are utilizing and renting these mobility vehicles, we have to be responsible for them. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you got to go keep buying new stuff, then you're going to have to, the prices are going to go up. And we don't want that, do we? I would say perspective, but tell me in what you think as the owner of, how does it feel when you give something in really nice quality? And I'm going to show you the quality of the stuff that he has, and he's actually going to break it down for us and rebuild it. But he's got a nice scooter for me. And how would you feel if I brought it back all jacked up?
Well, first I would call you and say, come on, Annie. Come on, Annie.
I thought you liked
Come on,
me,
yeah, come on. But nah, well, normally, there's a lot of different things that goes into it. Normally just basic things. We don't mind cleaning baskets. You never know what you'll find in the basket, but we don't mind cleaning those things. But it's more the framework. Like we have a lot of cobblestone streets. We just ask them to be mindful, about damaging, like little scratches and things like that. You don't harp on it too much, but I understand when you're in New Orleans, a lot of things can happen. So it's kind of a walking a thin line to try to ask them, just be completely responsible sometimes because they're out having fun and enjoying the city. We'll take care of things like that, but just being mindful of certain things like you know, you speed because you know you're going over those cobblestone streets, and then you know most of our sidewalks have like the little ramp where you can go down and go right back up. That's built into the concrete. Just go down those instead of jumping the curves.
Don't jump curves.
Don't jump the curve.
Oh my gosh! You know he's really cutting into my fun because that's what I do. I do the
jump the curve,
and everything.
Yeah. And she told me off camera she took the donuts and the scooters. So I'm like,
and I'm racing old folks down the street and making my children run behind me. You know, now I gotta slow down my my speed.
But we're going over this. Ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be able to be a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll take care of it a little bit better. So don't speed. What about getting it wet? Don't go into the water parks and start.
Right. And another thing, we normally say, you know, just be mindful of the rain, but it rains pretty often. A lot of times when it begins to rain, you know, most people, you're not going to ride the scooter in the rain because you don't want to.
Right.
But if you do, the main parts that we have that you can't get wet is just that little front board, and that's normally you don't can handle that just by putting like a little plastic bag. Because the electronics are like right in the top. The batteries, if you're really deep in the water with the batteries, you're probably stuck in it, so you shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So I would just avoid the normal.
Use some common sense. Right. Okay, we put that. Use some common sense. Tell me about the future of total mobility. Am I saying it right?
Total access mobility.
Total access mobility.
Close enough. So the future is we don't want to just stop it. We don't want to just be mobility driven because the word ADA and that encompasses a large range. So we want to become more of an ADA leader and advocate as opposed to just mobility, because there's more to ADA than just getting around.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's just basic functionality. You know, and then there's not a lot of ADA consultants out there. We do a little bit of that as well to help out. You know, like certain things that you may miss if you're not aware of just people with disabilities. And just something as simple as putting light switches at a good height for people that's confined to wheelchairs. You know, they're not reaching over and creating tip hazards and things like that. So I think I think we're going to be going more towards ADA driven as opposed to ADA mobility. So ADA mobility is just a branch of what we're going to be doing.
That's wonderful.
Right. So we're going to be going a little bit further.
I love that you said you want to be a leader. In this realm, because we need that. We know as the disabled what we need, and so being able to partner with someone who cares enough to hear our woes and our day-to-day challenges, I think is superb. So I really pray and hope that you will continue on, and again, we talked about this before, was even having access in certain areas. Like, we do want to go frolic in the water. We do. I want to get my feet in the sand, and the first time I was able to actually do that was a couple years ago when I went to Miami, and they actually had a all-terrain beach vehicle, motorized. Oh my gosh, talk about fun. I had such a great time. So I was going to even say, having something like that, looking at other destinations and saying, okay, what can we do to, bring some balance in people's lives who may not want to see the historic but want to go to tropical places. So I think that's superb. Anything else you'd like to leave our audience?
Like I said, I think we pretty much covered everything. At the end of the day, it's about having people enjoy themselves. Because more important than money is our time.
That's right.
So we want to make sure we have a good time while we're spending our money, but we want to have a good time.
Yes. Well, listen, I thank you guys for taking time out with us.